Peace. Hola, mi gente. Me llamo Mocha, como el café, y I am sharing my personal Kundalini practice with you. This practice is something that I learned a couple years ago, and I separated from it. I stopped diving into myself with this practice, and I miss it. I miss how it makes me feel. I miss where it brings my spirit. I miss the clarity that it gives me. I miss a lot of things about it. So that's what brought me back to it. I'm also a teacher of Kundalini Yoga, and I know that before sharing these techniques with others, I have to be implementing them into my own life on a daily. So I just I just chose to step back into my power, step back into my discipline, step back into my purpose, my passion, and do that with consistency. Like discipline and consistency is two building blocks of any foundation. Um, and it's one that you definitely have to harness and hone and really work on, especially if it wasn't instilled in you as a child. So I hope you hear me. My voice is a little out. Plus, I don't live alone at the moment, so I don't want to awaken anyone else. But I'll move a little closer. How's this? um, and I'll get a microphone and things like that so that I don't have to really push and exert my voice that much. Okay? So Kundalini Yoga, you could delve into my video about that, its background, its history, founder, the origins, type flow. In my knowledge and research and opinion, everything stems from ancient Kemetic um, Africa, ancient Kemetic Egypt, Ethiopia, all knowledge really that we know today. Um, they delved into it first and shared those techniques with us. So a lot of information gets channeled into different streams, different cultures, and different beings, different energies, different forces, different spirits, right? And something new is evoked and created. So Kundalini Yoga is one of my favorite yoga practices. Kemetic comes next, and I mean, first of all, this just so happened that they both start with K, and secondly, they're really two ancient practices that will really evoke your connection with your spirit, your connection with your higher self, your connection with the infinite, your connection with everything, all that is source, universe. Some of you may call that energy Jesus, Allah, Buddha, you know, whatever you call that energy that resides within you and resides within every element, energy, being on this planet. That energy you can connect with when you practice Kundalini yoga and meditation. This is not, this is for all ages, genders, sex, religions, and beliefs. Like, have a religion or not, like, it doesn't matter. Like, this is a tool, it's a technique. So, breathing is something that everybody on the planet does, right? And um, this helps you tap into your breathing and to do different things with your breathing to help you de-stress, to help you calm down, kick in the parasympathetic nervous system, and really relax, right? Relaxamente. which allows us to just be more open, receptive, not only to the opportunities and blessings and the seed, the everything that comes towards us that tries to give us its love and abundance and prosperity, right? We also open ourselves up to hearing from the divine, from feeling the divine, and really just tapping into our oversoul, our higher self. So if you are going to practice with me, I just recommend wearing a head wrap because a lot of energy is being moved within your being and around your being, right? Within your aura. So you want to just contain that energy in this upper crown region because it just will help intensify and really empower your energy more and really like empower it within you, you know? So like the energy builds up from the bottom, the kundalini is down here, it builds up and then it goes here, right? And then out. So even though you're having a connection with source, you still want to maintain and kind of conserve that energy within you. Okay. We're gonna start with a meditation. I feel like this meditation like called me, meaning that I kind of browsed through my Kundalini teacher book. Right? Really dope Aquarian teacher for the Aquarian age that we're in. So I browsed through it. It has a list of different kriyas, which are yoga workouts. We're gonna do one today too. And then different meditations and breath works and just wonderfulness, right? And this is just the tip of the iceberg. There's thousands of these. And if you don't have a book, you can check out online. I'll leave the Kundalini website for you. I mean, there's tons of them, okay? The only thing about Kundalini Yoga, if you aren't a regular practitioner of it, I would advise that you tune in with a teacher or have a personal one-on-one class, whether that's digitally or in person, because you want to be guided through this practice. It's not one to just do on your own if you don't not understand, but like yeah, understand like the process, the ramifications. Like this is a whole shebang in itself, and it's not just one that you want to jump into without knowing how to say what you're saying, um, how to do the hand mudras, or how to pronounce the sound mantras, or how to do the physical movements. Okay, so once you consistently do it, of course you can just go home and have it your own personal practice. Yogi Bhajan created this for especially for people who are at home, so that and especially for at home moms, just so everyone could have the power to be in her, literally inside their home, and if they're feeling anxious, bust out a meditation. And then boom, feeling great. Seriously. Oh, I'm depressed. Okay, let me bust out this meditation. Boom. Like, there's a meditation for everything. And um, you will feel it once you experience it, right? I can tell you how amazing it is, but until you literally feel that experience, it's just words coming out of my mouth. So this is why I'm just diving back into my practice so I can bring it more into you and that you can bring it to yourself and your family so that everybody's breathing easy. We be stressed out here because we live in a matrix that makes us stressed out here. So you gotta take care of yourself, mind, body, spirit. And um, one thing that I was not lacking, but not being my best self on was my spirit self. And I know that spirit is the most important. And then Once the spirit is aligned and in alignment, everything else is, right? My mind will be aligned, my body will be aligned, right? My day will be aligned. My day are just great after my practices in the morning. And that's just because I'm doing the subconscious work to clear it out, to clear out the junk, like energetic junk, negativity, low self-esteem, and all these things. Just they've been planted in us, and they brew. They sit there and they fester. And if we don't take action to remove these toxic thoughts, feelings, behaviors, they'll take over. They've been coming back to my mind recently with the Mercury in retrograde. Like they're there until we completely eradicate them, right? So all that being said, we're definitely gonna dive into this. The intros for the days beyond won't be this long. It's just day one, and it's spring, March 20th. It is a new year in my mind, right? And many other cultures too celebrate today as a new year, right? Spring, new life, new year. Um, so I'm really excited. That's the reason I chose to restart my practice today. And like, I will not enter this new year like my last year or my, I have to elevate. I could be the change you want to see means you got to change, right? If I want to see change in my environment, if I want to elevate my experience on planet Earth while I'm living here in this body, if I want to like dive into my goals and dreams and anything that I want to do on this planet more, I am going to have to commit to myself. That's it. My divine partner tells me all the time, like, the only reason people don't move forward is because they don't take themselves seriously. Hmm? We don't be believing in ourselves. A lot of us barely know ourselves, and we don't really see how powerful we are. So, because I don't be seeing how powerful I am sometimes, because I forget my connection with source, because I move away from my higher self, because I let low vibrations and negativity to come into me and come out of me. Like, I just said, nah, I gotta wake up early, and waking up early is not fun. Not in the slightest. Maybe it'll get fun, but it's not fun at the moment. Um, and it will get fun. Like when you're living your best life, like you want to wake up that early and enjoy the entire day. But in due time, in due time. You don't even want to sleep. People are so passionate and like they could just stay up and work on their business and work on their brand, work on their gifts, play all night and whatever it is, because it's that fire's within them, right? So you light my fire. We're gonna light our fire, okay? We're gonna light our chi, right? We're gonna activate our Kundalini energy, our creative energy, aka our sexual energy, and we're gonna channel it appropriately. Mm-hmm. So it's the most powerful energy in the world, and we all have it within us. There's nobody who can tap into the divine within them and like really elevate their spirit, and elevate their life, elevate their journey on this planet. All right, enough. Today, the meditation that we're going to start with is called Pran Banda Mantra. Pran Banda Mantra. I'll write it in the description and put a link so you can see the lyrics. The lyrics. That's that's basically what it is. A lot of these are songs, right? Real quick, mantras are literally words that are coming out of your mouth that you repeat, right? That's it. That's it. Don't let don't let these things scare you. If you're scared about mantras or mudras, meaning mouth sounds and hand movements, That's because you're programmed to be scared of them, right? Why would you naturally be scared of your hands moving and your mouth making sounds repeatedly? You want it. You just want it. So if you have any fear attached to, or judgment attached to mantras and mudras, that's because you've been programmed to do so, okay? And why have you been programmed to do so? Because they're really powerful, right? And you've been programmed to disempower yourself. You've been programmed to feel powerless. You have been taken over. Many of us on this planet have been colonized, abused, owned, enslaved to. We can go into that another time, another time. But that's a no. That's everyone knows that, right? So since we're aware of people, stepping into our vortex, right? Coming into our realm and taking our power, then we know that there are things that may freak us out or may, bring up fear or may have us confused or questioning or wondering, is this okay? Am I supposed to do this? Will I get in trouble if I do this? Will I go to hell if I do this? Will I get like cursed for life? Like whatever comes up, it's all programming. Really listen to your spirit, right? Listen to your inner voice and hear my voice, right? Know that I would never intentionally harm you and I would never intentionally harm myself, right? Know that you know the truth. Know that you know the truth. Know that your inner being knows the truth when it hears the truth, right? I love in Kundalini yoga they say Satnam, right? Or we say Satnam. And Satnam, Sat means truth, Nam means name, essence, right? So it just means truth is my name, truth is my identity, truth is my essence, right? Truth is where we come from. You come from source, right? You come from all that is, right? I mean, if you don't, then this don't apply to you. Like, but if you come from all that is, and that created everything, right? All that which everything stems from, then you are a manifestation of truth, right? You're an extension of truth. You're a manifestation of unconditional love. You're an extension of that. And you can choose to walk in that. You can choose what we call our higher selves. You can choose to walk in that truth, that knowing within. So I'm bringing all of that up because I know I know the mind and um, 95% of the world is under mind control by people who do not have your best interests at heart, at soul, at mind, at nothing, like at all. They don't like you. They don't bang with you. They're not your friend. They're not here for you. They're not here to elevate you, not here to lighten you, empower you. They're literally here to keep you like a small little ant, but not telling you that, listen, have you seen what ants can do? But yeah. So, we're going to start with that meditation. And again, mantras, where I was bringing it back to, words just repeatedly coming out of your mouth. So you could, anything could be a mantra. You could say love, 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 and that's a mantra, and that's it. um, something that's no bueno for you could be a mantra, right? I hate life. I hate life. I hate life. I hate life. Life sucks. Life sucks. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. If you're repeating those words, that's your mantra. Now, mantra meditation means I'm going to sit still, right? I'm going to be at a still place within my body and eventually within my spirit, within my being. I'm going to be still, my mind, body, spirit, and I'm going to focus and put my energy, right? Where focus goes, energy flows, right? Focus goes, your energy flows. So I'm going to focus and put my energy on this phrase, these words, this combination of words, right? So if the mantra is an affirmation, right? Like affirmations are mantras. If you're repeating it and you're just being still, hmm, that's it. It's just something you're repeating. Now, mantras in Kundalini yoga are written in Sanskrit. Actually, Gurumurki, my bad. It's the language of the gurus, they call it. And it stems from Sanskrit and all that fun stuff. But why they do it in this language is because it activates different parts of your body, your brain, and just all over. Like, you know how you go to acupuncture and they could poke like your finger and it touches and it affects your knee, right? Or you poke your toe and affects your heart. Same difference. You have these things called meridians all up and down and everywhere inside of you. Okay? And what happens is when you touch one part, right? You touch your toe, the meridian is gonna go connect with the other part of it. So meridians are literally all over your body, right? You ever seen like the lymphatic system? Like it's just running all over your body, just connecting every little piece of you, right? Um, no way your brain could be um, moving your hands and your body if something wasn't connecting it, right? So all is connected, all is self, and all is connected. So with the mantras, you are activating different meridians in your mouth. You have meridian points all up in your mouth. And what happens is we touch these, right? And it goes to our brain and it starts activating different parts in our brain. Which does what? Activate different parts in our body, right? It all makes sense, y'all. It all makes sense. It's all logical, right? There's no, this isn't even the magic part yet. Like this is just the left brain. This is logical. This is factual. This is scientific. You can research this and understand why it works, right? They have tested people, in in meditation and seen how their brain lights up. Like this is just what happens, okay? A plus B equals C. Like this is just the order of events. You use different parts in your mouth, activate different meridians. It's going to activate different parts of your brain. Brain's going to activate different parts of the body. Yeah. So, why this is really powerful to do in this language is because of where your mouth and tongue are touching. Okay. Many of us speak English. English is a dead language. It's dead. It's flat. It ain't fun. It ain't to activate. They don't want to activate nothing in you, honey. They don't want you. Like you start to activate different things. So that's why there's so much more culture, connectivity, unity. Like there's a different vibe when you speak a different language because you're activating different things. So the mantra today is Pranbanda, and it's a little lofty. I want to eventually have like a board up with the words, or I'll not do these live. I'll do the videos and then put the words up. That's wise, Mocha. I'll do that. I'll record these videos prior, and then edit them with the words so they'll come across and you can follow along with that. Because when you're new to these things, it's not easy to just remember it, right? Like actors don't remember lines after one hit unless, you're inclined, you're a genius, like that's your gift to remember that fast. But that's not the norm, like at all. So, um, with anything, you have to practice it to make it more permanent, right? Practice makes permanent. So, as permanent as something can be, when all things aren't really permanent. Mm. Um, so yeah, this mantra is supposed to help specifically with connecting us with the infinite consciousness by cutting our attachments to the earthly realm, right? To the physical realm. And it's a sound combination overall, right? When you hear it, right? It's pavana 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 para pare. Pavana guru, vahe guru, pavan guru. So it's a different sound connection, but combination. But what it's doing is it's like bringing in our and collecting in our prana. And our prana is our breath. It's our life force, right? You're not gonna be here on planet Earth in a human, Hueman. You're not gonna be here in a human's body without your breath. And your breath is the voice of the soul. Your breath is it's how you connect with source. Your breath is why you are here in a body. So your breath is source. You can call it God, whatever. It's what keeps you alive. And source keeps you alive. So the breath is where the power's at. And I'm gonna be bringing that to you OD because I know that's a fact. I'm like, that's my knowing. That's my inner knowing. I don't need it. Any proof other than I've experienced already. But breath is where the party's at. Um, so this mantra here is gonna help to collect our breath, like our life force. Some people call it chi, right? That energy, and then it's going to help us like really build in that like sense of like you can call it intensity or like what's the word I want to get at? What's the word? 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 I don't got the word right now, but it's gonna help you just bring in your energy to yourself, which will again help. And then the meditation of it, just being still and focusing on it, is gonna help you merge and connect with your higher self. And then and eventually, right? It's not a some people may experience on the first round, right? But sometimes we don't do it right, or it's not really hitting right. But after a few times with it, you'll be able to really set into this link between you and the infinite, right? So you can call it finite, unique magnetic field or aura, right? Which you could see if your eyes were open to see that. Um, and and if you can see my aura, please tell me what color it is, because I'm still opening up my eye to see aura. So let me know if you see my aura. Um, so shout it down in the comments. And it's gonna merge us with this creative, infinite, magnetic field that we're all connected to, right? We are all connected. Touch me. We're all connected. We're all one. I am a reflection of you. You're a reflection of me, and we're all a reflection of Source. So, yeah, that's that. They say, if you practice this meditation, you can experience deathlessness. Deathlessness. So, you're not dying type self, And that's just saying that when you merge into your spirit and you kind of get out of the physical, you're practically it's not dead, but you're with your higher self. right? I'm a spirit having a human experience. If you're that too, then what I'm saying is doing meditation, especially one like this, you're just tuning in directly with spirit. So it's like your body goes to the wayside. It's like when you dream, right? And you're in your subconscious realm. Like you're just more in you. You're in your spirit. And you are spirit first. The body is just a suit, right? So meditation, and especially one like this, just helps you to embody your divine personality, to become more creative, to be more fearless, right? Like when you know that your spirit, like this body is just what it is, you don't care about dying. Now, are you gonna just be reckless and I want to jump off things and jump in front of a train and see if I can make it? No, 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 no. It's not to be risky, but it's not. It's there's no fear because if I peace out, all right, cool. I'm a spirit. I'm gonna keep living for eternity. Literally eternity. I don't go anywhere. You don't go anywhere. Your spirit doesn't go anywhere. The body does. The body pieces out. And of course, we can have the body here for thousands of years once we know how to take care of it and take care of our breathing and our whole self. That's a whole nother topic. Um, but the spirit never dies. And that's why when people die, they don't really die. The body just got left behind, but their spirit, their energy keeps going. Okay? So, you know what? It's only 31 minutes already, and we didn't even get started. I promise tomorrow we'll just jump right into it. This is the intro, so I didn't. Not I didn't. What I wanted, what I envisioned, what my intention um, is that you feel comfortable. You enter a sacred space. You feel safe. You feel supported. You feel protected. You feel at peace. I don't want you to be nervous, anxious, fearful, um, lacking understanding, or overstanding. I don't, I don't want to affirm the don't. I want to affirm what I want. So I want you to, like, I'm trying to answer questions, or I'm attempting to answer questions that I haven't received yet. But please write your questions in the comments if, one, they haven't been answered, and two, just even if it's outside of this, I know a lot, so send on the questions. I be knowing, or source be knowing, right? And source is within me, and I just tap into that knowing, right? And it's not ego, it's not me. Oh, I studied so much, and I have studied so much, and I have read so much, right? But it's really meditating and tuning into the infinite knowledge that's within. That's gonna help me to answer all that that can channel and be answered through me. It's just gonna be the way I see it and knowing and stuff. So that's that, loves. We're gonna do this for 11 minutes in the AM. I will have most of our meditations be maximum 11 minutes because I know a lot of people are going to be newbies, and you, as a newbie, don't like to sit down long. It's like you get back into your child self. It's like your inner child's going to come out a lot. BTW. So much healing, trauma healing, generational healing. Oh, guess what? All of that's going to come up. Let me tell you, if you're crying, if you're naturally emotional, you have your tissue already. And if you're not naturally emotive, you still gonna be crying. I promise. Like, because what happens when you do meditations and kriyas and all these things, you're activating and removing ish that does not serve you, and it has to come out through sweat, tears, screaming. Like, it has to come out, and it will, and you will feel lighter and freer and more at peace and more clear, which is the whole point. Because if you're not focused and clear, they gonna keep programming us, right? They gonna keep getting us. Negativity just gonna keep coming out. If we don't do what we gotta do for ourselves, yo, They just take over. It's just gonna be a takeover. Like, if we don't de-stress, right, and take our baths, massage ourselves, like love ourselves, and guess what? They will continue to work. We'll continue to fret over bills. We'll continue to just kill ourselves, and that's what they want. That's what they want. Okay, and we don't let people win over us anymore. Like, it is the Aquarian age. It's 2019. Yo, 2020 is not a game. Sovereignty is a must. 2024, it's just gonna hit the fan. 2026, it's a whole new world, my mans. So this technology, this body, gotta be upgraded. All right. You know AI is coming for your jobs. You know, a lot of stuff is happening on the planet, and you're just wondering, how do I keep up? Right? And you keep up by keeping up with yourself, by keeping up with your spirit, by keeping up with your body, by keeping up with your mind. Okay? And that's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm here right now, because I'm doing it for me. And I just said, okay, since I'm doing it for me, let me just share it with others. Because if they want to do it for themselves, they can see how I do it for myself. Right? That's how it makes sense to me. So, and that's all. And then after the meditation, we're going to go into a, what's we calling this? A Kriya. Now, the Kriya that we're going to do today is this one, because I just opened the page to it. Okay? I didn't, there's no tag on here. There's no, I don't have any of my sticky notes to show that, there's nothing. There's no, like, bent page. This is what I'm gonna do, just for the next 28 days. This practice that I'm gonna share with you is for the next 28 days, and 28 days because I love being aligned with and harmonious with nature, with spirituality, and the moon, which is nature, right? And nature is spirituality. So the moon cycles 28 days between going back and forth between the new moon and the full moon. And not even back and forth, because it's always forward, because it's always going through the signs and through the times. So it's never going back. But I love staying in tune and in flux with that energy. So today is a full moon. I don't think I mentioned that. It's the full moon. Like today, tomorrow type flow, 20th, 21st. And it's said to be in Libra, which is my sun sign, and it's 0 degrees. 0 degrees, which is like the beginning, the start, excuse me. Full moons are known for releasing and just really letting go of what doesn't serve you, right? And then new moons, right? It's like a new year. It's like new you. It's like new intention, new visions. Like, revisit yourself and see, like, what can I do differently for the next 28 days. So you always have a new opportunity to become a greater you. Don't wait till January of next year to have new goals and stuff. That's old. That's old. That's the Matrix. Don't do that. Don't do that. You got every month to be a new you, okay? So 28 days to be exact, which is a month, not these other amount of days they're trying to do. So 28 days, I'm gonna do that same flow. Like, I'm just gonna move around. I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna say, hey, what meditation for today? What Kriya for today? And that's how universe is gonna show what we're gonna do for the day. Okay. After that, I'll come back with like my series. I have a basic set. It's not mine, right? I'm just choosing different Kriya sets and meditations that I feel are best for beginners, or I feel is best for working on the spine, or working on your lungs, or working on your heart chakra. Like, we'll go into more specifics later. But for now, we're just going to get a little taste of just the different techniques that Kundalini Yoga offers. Okay? So, that's what the flow is going to be today, Pranbanda. And this Kriya is called the Foundation for Infinity. So again, I love when I just It's like reading tarot um, um, or anything else where you kind of let the choice be up to whatever, right? It's like this page can go to whatever, right? Meditation for a stable self, meditation to know the field, right? Know the field, know your aura field, stable self, infinity, foundation. To be stable, to have stability, to have support, to have your root chakra on fleek, you have to create your foundation. So it's just, you see, like that's universe, that's synchronicity, that's source, that's just showing you, hey, I'm here. Like everything's aligned. It's so lit. Um, I thought about us doing like one meditation and one kriya every day for 28 days because again, when you stick to like commit and discipline yourself to just one thing, it's amazing. But overall, the one thing I'm committing to is my practice, is waking up at 4:30, is getting my butt, into the seat and diving in. Um, Today was so funny. Like, you would think by 5 a.m. I'd be ready. It was, I had to drink tea, shower, and then that. Like, so finally getting here, but I'm gonna do better tomorrow. And gratitude, right? That I'm not beating up on myself because I could do that. You could do that. You could beat up on yourself, right? But we don't do that because that's not self love. So we say what it is, we take responsibility, we're aware of our actions, and we make new choices. That's it. That's it. So, no judgment. So, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Put it in the comments because we could do that. We definitely can focus on one meditation or one kriya and just be consistent with that. But for now, I want to, like, for the next 28 days, I want to do different ones and have you experience different ones and have us all decide what we want to move into for the next 28 days, you know? Um, pero I like that, I like that, I like that. Now, my phone's about to die, of course, right? And I'm gonna have to put on the charger. So, I'm gonna have to kind of switch up how this flow is going right now, okay? I'm going to let this video be what it is, keep it as the intro, and then, restart a new video, get plugged in, and we get into the practice, okay? Um, Anything else I want to share with you? Yeah, for the anytime you tune in with me on my channel, you need water, okay? Yo necesito agua, okay? Water is a must. It's a must. Not only because we're made primarily of water, right? 70%. Not mostly because the earth is made primarily of water. Forget about that part. Okay? You want to get your mouth undry, okay? And water is just the best for that. You want to wake your brain up and your body up and start getting those joints lubricated, right? And the body's the best for that, okay? Excuse me, the water is the best for that. But when we sleep, the brain is just drinking up the water. Goop, goop, goop. Thanks, And even though you don't feel it, sometimes you do wake up depleted of aqua. So really start to pay attention to that. When you wake up and drink water, feel the difference. Like you feel it. You feel it running through you. You feel your body like waking up, right? So water is a must. Not only because of all that above, but because you're gonna be exercising. You're gonna be moving. Muévete. Mucho importante, right? I mean, muy importante. So you're gonna be moving, and you get thirsty, and you're not gonna throw back no coffee. You're not gonna throw back no soda. It's this tea, but the tea is not hot. Like you're gonna be thirsty. You wanna drink something? No Gatorade, none of that. You just drink some water, okay? Plus, water being so divine and so long withstanding, it's been here for infinite. We don't know how long water been here, right? But water been here for a minute, so it holds a lot of energy. It holds a lot of messages. It holds a lot of knowledge. It's an it will really help us to not only it's just help us merge into the oneness of everything, okay? And it's helping to clear out the system, which is ultimately what we desire, because we want to release, we want to let go and purge, right? Shout out to water. Shout out to Mother Nature for providing the water and the oxygen. Gratitude, gratitude. And shout out to our ancestors, right? For being here on the planet, meeting who they met, having sex with who they had sex with, and then creating who they created. And then it just kept going until we came, right? So shout out to that. Our magnificent DNA running through us that has genetic coding galore. That got so much power in there. And when we activate and tap into that DNA, that infinite within us, nobody can program us. It don't matter what they show on TV. It don't matter what they put in them books. It don't matter what they say or do, because we know the truth, because it's already within. They try to warp everything, but they couldn't warp that. Not even with the immunizations and the chips they ain't gonna warp the inner knowing, okay? So, water is a must. And just wear like loose clothing. Like this looks tight, but it looks like it's like tight loose. In Kundalini yoga, we prefer to wear white because of like your auric. It's just you can call it a clean color. It's like reflective. It's just really helpful for releasing and feeling light and bright. Makes sense, right? You could feel dark, right? I could be in nature, I could be in the nighttime, and you couldn't see me, right? I could blend in with the dark, right? But if I'm wearing white, that stands out, right? So they're both amazing to wear, but white is what we primarily wear because it is helping to illuminate our aura, to like lighten up our energy, right? We're not saying one is better than the other, even though we know. Yeah. We have both light and dark, right? White and black. Light and dark is not the same as white and black. Get that straight. I gotta be really careful with my words. Don't want you mixing me up or being confused about what I'm saying to you, right? So, I know I could speak in riddles sometimes, so I'm just mentioning that we wear white a lot here. My clothes have to be revamped to get more white into it, so that's why I'm wearing this. I had preferred to wear white, but I don't. It's not. I gotta bring more white in. So, but I am sitting on a white shirt that I used to wear. So yeah, you want to bring that in, and it'll just help you like just see more colors, and again, it does a lot for your energetic field, just overall. So have your water, wear white if you can, and loose, comfortable clothing, and try to be near a window so that you can be able to crack it open. One, for oxygen because it's the best, and two, so you can not be too hot, like, cause you're gonna be sweating. Yeah, we still right now, but we're gonna be moving, right? Even some of these meditations are like, it's still moving. So you don't want to be getting like too congested or overheated. Like, I don't want nobody passing out. I am not your doctor. practicing medicine, right? I am a spirit lifter first and foremost. But you can just call me like a channel to help you tune in with your spirit. But I'm not there with you physically, so I can't peep when you're not peeping. You getting overheated. You know, I'm not peeping when you pushing yourself a little bit too hard. I'm not there to see that. So, and as a teacher, as a guide, I would be able to, but I'm not there with you physically. So I need you to be sovereign, right? You need you to be sovereign. I need you to tune into yourself and listen to your body and know when you're ODing. ODing means overdoing it. When you're pushing yourself beyond what you should be pushing yourself. Like, there's pushing beyond your limitations, and then there's pushing beyond, way beyond your limitations, that you ODing and you need to chill because you will hurt yourself. And then you're going to be tight at yourself. And probably don't tight at me because I told you. Okay? So, you got to listen to your body. But you also got to know when your body's just trying to not do the work. Right? Because that can happen. And we are doing this to have, you can call it control. Mental control, mind control. Because if you don't control yourself, somebody's going to control you, right? So self-discipline, self-control, all of that is what we're learning, we're bringing to ourselves. So when the body follows the mind, and when the mind follows the spirit, that's where the party's at. But oftentimes we don't even know our spirit, right? We don't listen to our intuition. We don't know when our inner self is talking. And we let our body tell our mind what to do instead of our mind telling our body what to do, right? So spirit needs to tell the mind what to do, and the mind needs to tell the body what to do, not the reverse, okay? Need your higher self telling your lower self what to do, not your lower self telling your higher self. But that's how many of us have been living, okay? And no judgment, it's okay. Brush it off. We're elevating, we're evolving, we're growing, right? We're not going to keep repeating the same lessons over and over. Like, we're not, like, and not grow. No. We are elevating, and we know that our body can say, I don't want to do it. You know how, why I haven't been doing my practice for months? Because my mind and my body said I don't want to do it. I don't want to wake up. I don't want to. I don't have the desire to, right? But guess what? Just like work, right? Many of us don't be wanting to go. Well, I don't do that. Like, I don't have that kind of work. But say a 9 to 5, right? Many people do not want to go there. There's no desire, there's no want to do it, but you force yourself to do it, right? You discipline yourself to do it, right? You push yourself to do it, right? Even when you're sick, right? When you're supposed to be at home resting, even when your child is sick and you're supposed to be taken off to take care of them, right? But you can't, right? Or you choose not to because you feel obligated to go to work to make money, to provide a livelihood for you, yourself, your family, right? It's such a setup, y'all. So the same way we can push ourselves to go wake up at 2 a.m., whatever a.m. to go work, it's the same way we could push ourselves to work for ourselves. So that's what I'm doing because I can't battle with it. Like, I can't work no jobs. I can't be giving you my energy like that. And if I don't go and hone my energy and do what I gotta do for myself, then I'm gonna have no choice, right? I'm gonna have to choose to go give my energy to you because I don't work on myself. So we're not doing that no more. That's over. Like, we building our businesses, we're doing our online marketing, we are reaching out to people all over the world, we're traveling, like, we're living, like, done with the days of 9 to 5s and doing things we don't love, right? If you love your 9 to 5s, cool. Do you, boo-boo? This is about doing things that you love. So if you love what you do, you're passionate about it, that's that. Yes. But if you don't, then you need to activate your Kundalini. You need to activate your creative energy. You need to activate your sexual energy, right? And you need to channel it appropriately. That's it. You got this life force, and it's either you're gonna live or you're gonna stay alive but be dead. And not even like a cool dead, you know, like it's like a zombie dead. And that's what. You're unhappy, you're pissed, you're depressed, you're angry, you're salty, you don't have good sex, you don't have fun experiences, you're just wasting your life, you're drinking, you're partying, you're watching dumbass TV. I'm not saying all TV is dumb, but you're just not living your best life. And that sucks. It sucks being a robot every day, going to bullshit ass things that you don't like, and just like not being your authentic, true, amazing, creative self. It sucks, right? So, we're done with that. We're done with that sucky life, and we are here to work on ourselves, make ourselves stronger, happier, brighter, more knowing, more everything, and elevate, levitate, meditate, and levitate. So, all that being said, I'm going to come back with the next video, and we're going to dive right into the practice, okay? The practice is going to start with a mantra. I didn't bring it up, my bad. It's Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Okay, I will talk about that more later, but this is going to help us just tune in with our spirit. And yeah, we'll go into the meditation, we'll go into the practice, and then we'll tune on out, okay? If not if at all, but much love, okay? Much peace, much prosperity, much abundance, much patience, compassion, mercy, all for ourselves first and foremost, and then that will reflect into the world and everyone we meet and engage with. Okay? Okay. Okay. Again, we are Monday, March 20th, 2019, or at least that's what we're calling it, when in regards to time in the calendar. And right now I'm in Harlem, New York, and it is East Coast, Eastern Standard Time, and we are going to have some fun, right? Have some fun. So go get your water, go change your clothes if you haven't, and I got you. We're gonna stretch, of course, you know, and then we're gonna breathe, and we're gonna come within to ourselves, and we're gonna be at peace. Okay? That's the plan. That's the intention. That's the focus. That's the vision. Okay? Excuse me, I'm getting warmed up already, so just excited. And it's about to be training time, so that's another reason we gotta go. Okay? Gotta get in the market. Shout out to Andrew, already caught 40 pips off your GU call, so gratitude. Peace, love, like, subscribe.